Northwestern is a community of learners situated within a network of historical and contemporary relationships with Native American tribes, parents, communities, students, and alumni. It is also in close proximity to an urban Native American community in Chicago and near several tribes in the Midwest. The Northwestern campus sits on the traditional homelands of the people of the Council of Three Fires, the Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Ottawa, as well as the Menominee, Miami, and Ho-Chunk nations. It was also a site of trade, travel, gathering, and healing for more than a dozen other Native tribes and is still home to over 100,000 tribal members in the state of Illinois. It is within Northwestern's responsibility as an academic institution to disseminate knowledge about Native peoples and the institution's history with them. Consistent with the university's commitment to diversity and inclusion, Northwestern works toward building relationships with Native American communities through academic pursuits, partnerships, historical recognitions, community service, and enrollment efforts. Now, it is my honor to introduce Medill's Dean, Charles Whitaker, to deliver his remarks. Thank you all, and please join me in welcoming Dean Charles Whitaker to the podium.
Thank you very much, Samantha. We appreciate that. Good morning. No, we can do a little better than that. Good morning. Thank you. I know it's bright early, but a wonderful sunny day. Congratulations to the Medill IMC class of 2024. This is your moment. You have made it. Yeah. After months of sometimes grueling work, years in the case of our IMC professional students, you've reached this wonderful milestone. Now I know that you've worked hard to get here, at least that's what my colleagues who are sitting behind me tell me. And even though with 147 students in this cohort, the largest cohort that we have ever had in the history of IMC, my colleagues tell me that you are one of their all-time favorite group of graduates. Yeah. Now that's a secret we're going to keep between us. If you mention that to any of the future students or past students, I'm going to deny it incredibly. But that's their word, and they're sticking to it. My colleagues also say that you threw yourselves wholeheartedly into the rigors of this program. I hope that means that you're emerging from this experience wiser, stronger, and more confident than you ever thought you would be when you started this journey. But my hope is that you're also emerging from this program not just with a greater understanding of the principles of IMC and its focus on data-driven and consumer and audience insight. I hope you also emerge with a greater understanding of yourselves and what binds us in this human experience. After all, you're a group that comes from every corner of the globe. And you've had the rare opportunity to work closely alongside of and collaborate with people whose backgrounds and experiences are often very different from your own. I hope that's been an eye-opening and life-changing experience for you. I hope that it's provided you with the perspective you'll need to go out into the world and adapt and lead. Because our expectation is that you'll not merely be foot soldiers in the IMC brigade, but that you'll continue to change and shape whatever industries you choose to enter, and that you'll be the next generation of leaders. Individuals like Carlos Cepeda, our featured speaker today, who's a shining example of the ways in which the imprint and education of the Medill experience will mark and guide you and your careers for years to come. I want to thank each and every one of you for the faith that you had to invest in us and in yourselves, and for pouring yourselves heart and soul into this experience, whether it was over the past 15 months, like our full-time students, or over the past several years, like our IMC professional students. Of course, none of you were on this journey alone. The African proverb says that it takes a village to raise a child, so it takes a village to raise an IMC student. And I hope that you will take this opportunity to pay tribute to some of the villagers who've helped you get to this point. I'll start by asking you to indulge me for a moment and stand and give a hand, look around, give a hand to the parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children who helped you on your way. So graduates, get up, look for people who you know and give them a hand. We know that these are the people who have supported and sacrificed you along the way of this journey. I, as dean, of course, have my own village to help me keep Medill running, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the amazing colleagues that I have the pleasure of working alongside, starting with our tremendously talented and dedicated group of IMC administrators, led by Associate Dean Vijay Viswanathan, along with program leaders Jacqueline Babb and Danielle Robinson-Bell. And then there's our academic advising team. If you've ever heard me speak, you know that I tell people that Medill has the best advising team in all of higher education, led by Associate Dean Darina Aguilar Rasmussen, along with Director of Academic Advising and Administration Hope Wallace, and Associate Director of Advising Akia Porter. And last but not least, there are the wonderful people who are sitting behind me. I am incredibly fortunate to be able to work with these amazing teachers and scholars. They are the engines that make Medill run. And as many of you will find, they will remain great teachers, mentors, and advisors to you long after you have left us and are out in your career. So I'd like my faculty colleagues to stand. And students, please join me in showing your appreciation for them. Now, at each graduation ceremony, I like to remind people that the reason these exercises are called commencement is because it's not an ending. It's actually the beginning of your postgraduate life. I'd also like to emphasize that this is not the end of your relationship with Medill. This is the beginning of your new relationship with this institution. You join an elite club of more than 18,000 alumni dispersed throughout the world who call themselves Medillians. And I promise you that for the rest of your life and career, the Medill stamp will be a badge that helps you gain entry through a number of portals. No matter what you do in life, whether you become a CMO, a brand manager, whether you work for an agency or a company, whether you apply the principles of IMC to some entirely new and heretofore unheard of field of endeavor, Medill IMC will be an important calling card. One other thing that you will learn as you are out in the world is that we don't release our grasp from you. You will stay tethered to us and us to you for many, many years. Just ask Carlos. So don't be surprised when we reach out and tap you on the shoulder at some point, asking you to help a young student or a recent graduate who's hoping to follow in your footsteps, no matter what professional direction those footsteps lead you in. I want you to remember the help that you received from the people on this stage and pay it forward. That's what makes the Medill network successful. It's the secret sauce that has made this institution great for more than 100 years. So congratulations, class of 2024. It's been a pleasure having you amongst us, and I look forward to hearing about all that you'll do when you go out into the world. Now go forth and make us even more proud of you than we are today. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium Associate Dean Vijay Viswanathan.
Thank you, Dean Whitaker. And greetings to all our special guests today, some of whom are here and some of whom are watching from around the world. Graduates from the IMC Professional Program, where are you? And graduates from the IMC Full-Time Program, where are you? The day you have been waiting for is finally here. As we begin our celebration of your magnificent accomplishment, I know many wonderful moments are replaying in your minds. A course that sparked your interest and set your path in a new direction, a professor, staff member, or speaker who got you thinking in a new direction, maybe a new friend from another part of the world, a travel experience with your classmates and faculty, or maybe just completing your exams for the last time. At the same time, many of you have taken the initiative to celebrate your culture, celebrate it with others, and bring others in. I know many of our faculty enjoyed the K-pop video from last week. And I was thinking maybe if you had more time, you could have a faculty student dance-off to maybe Aperture or maybe Walking on Water. What we as a faculty have been most impressed about is the joy and enthusiasm with which you have completed the program. Not just in the classroom, but also outside the classroom. Your commitment to yourselves, your goals, and your classmates, be it immersion quarter, cause marketing, the numerous travel experiences, or your class projects, you have shown your versatility and capability to take on new things and make new friends. The truth is that you will face some hurdles as you build your life and career. The world of marketing and communications is evolving rapidly, and businesses are trying to find answers to complicated questions. You know how to overcome challenges. You spent your time with us building your resilience and critical thinking, and I have no doubt you'll be able to use them no matter where you go. As Dean Whitaker said, this is by no means goodbye. You are now part of the Medill Mafia, an active syndicate. And this syndicate needs your active engagement. I urge you to show up and speak in events that we host around the world, and you are, of course, always welcome back to campus. Your journey with Medill continues. On behalf of all the faculty, I send you our best wishes and good luck. Go Cats! It's now my honor to introduce the student speakers. We have two speakers from the IMC Full-Time Program and one from the IMC Professional Program. Ariana Wu. Ariana Wu is an IMC full-time student with 2 years of experience in product development and supply chain, and also served as project manager director on the executive board of Medill's cost marketing initiative. Our second speaker from the IMC full-time program is Leila Sofia Garza Kamar. Leila is an IMC full-time student with 2 years of experience in business development and CRM, and served as external communications director on the executive board of Medill's cost marketing initiative. And finally, Austin Smith. Austin is an IMC professional graduate student ambassador and also was a TA for financial accounting. But capital chases value. She's also a digital marketing professional living in Portland, Oregon. So welcome the two IMC full-time speakers to stage.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, family, and friends. We are Leila Sofia Garza Camar and Ariana Wu, and it is an honor to celebrate the IMC graduating class of 2024.
When Leila approached me to propose a joint speech, my first thought was, why do you want to share the spotlight? But no, in all seriousness, we thought what better way than for a speech to sum up our IMC experience. It's been all about teamwork.
We celebrated team successes such as Joyce, Kushali, Preeti, and Jenny's team earning second place in the FE Collegiate Brand Challenge. Also, the team called Spicy Bagels finishing in the top 3 in the Bain Case competition. And of course, my team and Ari's first place in the Fox University's Content Strategy competition along with Sara, Tiara, and Cecilia. These accomplishments made us better marketers, team leaders, and obviously gave us great content for LinkedIn posts. What also made us better marketers was hearing Tony say, capital chases value 1,000,000 times a day.
We also heard Tony ask us, where is the love? And today, we are very happy to share what we think where the love is in this IMC cohort.
We saw the love for Jimmy John's sandwiches and Lou Malnati's pizzas after long forum sessions. We never have seen that cohort mobilize so quickly.
We saw the love for lyricism and creativity in that music workshop we had during immersion quarter. Who knew we had such strong singers among us? Christy, never forget your musical theater roots.
We saw the love for nonprofit work with Cause Marketing Initiative, providing pro bono marketing work to 15 wonderful clients. As board directors for CMI, Ari and I love contributing to building the largest group of participating students in IMC history.
And finally, we saw the love by how you showed up to your classmates every single day, by celebrating Juan Camilo's Notion endeavors, by working out and sweating out to Miss Sammy's bar classes, and dancing it out to K-pop choreos in the IMC boat cruise or at Yuki's Bollywood lessons.
Over the last year and a half, we have learned how marketing is more than just analytics versus creative or digital media versus traditional media. Now, we're all ready to share this with the workplace and the world in a way that only IMC storytellers know how to do.
But don't forget to look back once in a while. Stay in touch with your classmates who became your best friends, your professors who became your mentors, your advisors who became your confidants, and to your parents who have been a source of support. Remember where the love is. And no matter what happens, as Akia always says, everything will be just fine. Thank you and congratulations, IMC class of 2024. We did it. And now we're happy to invite Austin Smith to the podium for her to give her speech. Thank you.
Good morning. At the risk of traumatizing all of us, today I want to bring us back to a class we are very familiar with and one some of us have tried very hard to forget, financial accounting. Let's talk about value proposition. Remember, based on profit margins, a company is positioned as excelling in either operational excellence, customer intimacy, or product leadership. Consider the value proposition of Medill's IMC program. They are product leaders. And yes, Tony, I've done the math. It checks out. Allow me to refresh your memories. An organization known as product leaders contains the following characteristics: a strong culture of internal competition and trailblazing. They hire and admit the best and brightest. They value breakthrough innovation. Failure and resiliency are encouraged in order to reach new heights. Behind me sit the leadership team in this organization who dreamed up the new product, the engineers, R&D team, operations, subject matter experts, and creatives. They work together to bring innovation and cutting-edge technology to the most desirable product on the market today. That finished product Medill is so well known for is us. Let's talk about the product features for the new launch in December 2024. A first-class marketer equipped with digital leadership and generative AI tools, fluency in finance from a marketing lens, consumer-centric marketing supported by data analytics, world-class segmentation and lifetime value skills, cultural inclusion and equitable leadership, and so much more. Does this sound like the end product to bring onto a team to incorporate radical change and growth through marketing leadership? This program quite literally changes lives. Being part of the professional track threw in an added bonus of seeing classmates go through many life stages while juggling classwork, career, and family. New babies, weddings, promotions, as well as sickness, funerals, and even layoffs. All life-changing. You handled it with grace, humility, vulnerability, and strength, making an impact on so many. For me, my life change was moving our family of 6 back to the States after being abroad for 5 years, and then, unexpectedly, divorce. More than once, I had to turn off my camera during a Zoom class because I couldn't stop crying. But I thought of so many strong, resilient, and supportive classmates and professors surrounding me, and it propelled me forward. I finished my final project while sitting in a newly empty house in a camping chair next to the wireless router, ending an old life while a new one was just beginning. With new skills and knowledge poured into my own being and entering the marketplace as a Medill product leader. So off we go with a slightly higher earning potential. But remember, capital chases value. Our value is to lead, change organizations, drive business growth, transform culture, and break barriers because we are Medill. I, for one, cannot wait to watch it. Go Cats! It is now my pleasure to introduce Xun Yao up to the stage.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculties, families, and class of IMC 2024. I'm Shun Yao from the IMC full-time program at Northwestern University, and it is my honor to introduce our guest speaker for today's convocation ceremony, Carlos Cepeda, right there. Carlos is Senior Vice President of Strategy, Marketing Capability, and Chief of Staff for Mount Hennessy, USA. And just like many of us in this room, Carlos joined IMC as a part of class 1998 and became a true standout in his field. Prior to his current role at Mount Hennessy, USA, Carlos worked at Havaianas as the Vice President of Marketing, leading the expansion of the Brazilian brand in the US. He also held several marketing roles at PepsiCo over a span of 10 years, where he headed marketing for Diet Pepsi, Starbucks Frappuccino ready-to-drink, and customer marketing for the food service division. This spring, Cepeda was inducted into Medill's Hall of Achievement, its highest honor bestowed on alumni. Carlos's career serves as an outstanding example of just one of the various paths to success that our alumni have taken, and shows just how much we as IMC graduates can achieve. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Carlos Cepeda.
It's going to be hard to follow, but good morning, all. Firstly, I want to thank Dean Whitaker, the Medill School, and the IMC faculty for inviting me to be part of this very special day for each of you, for your families. And for me, it's a full circle moment. As I graduated, as you just heard, from this program in 1998. My journey started when I was younger, back in college in Mexico, where several of my textbooks were from Professor Don Schultz and Stan Tannenbaum, the great Stan, both rest in peace. That is when I said, it will be amazing to be there, to learn from them. And luckily, years later, and thanks to the support of my family and people that became my family along the way, I was able to come here and learn from these two legends and the legends of today, including Professor Mulhern, Professor Mulhouse, and Professor Collinger, among others. Coming here really changed my life, both personally and professionally. There is a before and after IMC for my life, for my career. And as I reflect on it, I learned so much more than I ever thought. My thought process got impregnated by a consumer insight lens, as I'm sure it did for you as well. Some things haven't changed. A holistic understanding of all the moments of truth that impact the consumer experience. And, thank you, Ed, a strong analytical foundation. But most importantly, I really got to experience the world that I was longing for, working with teams from all over the world, doing consulting work for companies, visiting agencies. I remember the first time I went to DDB, I freaked out because Keith Reinhardt was there, and I was like, oh my God. And of course, having a great time and a few drinks with other students that became lifelong friends. As you graduate today, I'm sure your mind, there's butterflies, there's a whirlwind of emotions that you probably cannot even describe. But you know what? It's okay. Just take it all in. Take it all in. I want you to reflect on your own journey. That moment when you probably say, hey, what if? Or, hey, why not? That motivation, that curiosity that you had, and most importantly, the courage you had to say, you know what? Yes, I'm going for it. You got to accept it. And here you are. You've made it. So I want to make sure you keep this courage, because courage sometimes hides as you grow. So keep it. Keep it to go forward. Keep that openness to try new things. I always say that I like to buy one-way tickets in life instead of a round trip. And let me tell you why. Because it opens possibilities. You don't have to put a time bound to something you're about to start. Could be a new job, could be an idea, a relationship, or even a trip to a place that you've never been. Now, there's another great companion in this journey that we are all on, and that is a learning mindset. Now, learning requires resilience, and sometimes, that kind of hurts. Why? Because there might be things that are harder for us. There might be behaviors, there might be skills that are going to be more difficult than others, right? So instead of saying, you know what, I don't think I'm good at it, you just got to keep working on it. That is really the work. Hard work always pays off, right? You're lucky when you work harder. So don't get confused with that. Now, something that I'm very, very fond of is to spend some time learning about yourself. What makes you tick? What drives you nuts, right? How do you get energy? What's your outlet? Now, I tell you, for me, it's cooking and tennis. Without that, my family knows that, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Now, don't forget about your strengths, but also don't forget about the things that you're not really good at or that you don't enjoy, right? It's got to keep it real. Right? Because you cannot like everything, you cannot be good for everything. But this self-awareness will give you clarity. So when you have new bosses, new teams, bring it on. Tell them, you know what, I don't like this. For example, I love strategy, I love vision, I love certain new things. You put me to run a project plan, I don't enjoy that. But I have to do it, right? But it's something that I'm come forward, keeping it real as always. Now, some people might disagree with me on this one. Well, I believe that knowing your weaknesses and improve them is definitely not a bad thing to do, right? But I'm keener on making your own strengths even stronger. I'm an avid tennis player. I think I'm going to play with VJ next summer. And while I have a lot of things to improve, when I win matches, which is not very often, I win with my strengths. And for those avid players, my best shots are a two-handed backhand, thank you, Andre, and a forehand volley. Now, this is an interesting one. One of the questions that might haunt you more than once, sorry to break it, timer, I'm not done, and I speak you from experience, is, hey, am I on the right track? Am I moving forward? Am I progressing fast enough? And you know what, guys? It doesn't matter. Speed doesn't really matter, because you know what? You might be going nowhere fast, or you might be going somewhere that you actually don't want to go, but because somebody else is going, you're kind of like following. Right? So don't look that. When you look at an Olympics on a race, they're not looking left and right, and if they do, they lose. So you got to keep looking forward. You're competing with yourself. The only thing that matters is that you become better than yourself a year ago, a day ago, a week ago. That's the only thing that matters. Now, early in my career, and actually right after graduating, just like you, I started to work in consulting. And as part of that journey, yes, of course, I learned a lot. I learned how to diagnose industries quickly and stuff. But it also trained me to be more adaptable. And I'm gonna date myself on this one, right? Back in the day, 1998, 1999, okay, we didn't have Waze, thank you, right? We didn't have Google, right? We have a thing called MapQuest. So I would actually be driving an Avis car rental with my MapQuest, trying to find, a building. But that's part of adaptability, of, learning a new client, and I think that is a skill that you should keep fostering, also in your personal life. So keep that skill and mindset handy, as it is extremely useful as you switch companies, as you switch teams, because it's that ability of saying, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. As I said before, being uncomfortable is really a sign that you will grow, that you're pushing the limits on the road already traveled. I still remember that last weeks of the program, a cold, crisp day, just like today, where all the memories just kind of hit you, right? And I remember that attending just my last class. Of my last weeks, you're kind of like getting all those butterflies coming in. The pressure of the interviews, oh my God. Right? You prepare, you interview, you didn't make it. Or the ones that you make it, but you're like, I really don't like it, but I just want to get a job, right? It happens to all of us. And then to top it off, for a lot of international students like me, and like a lot that I see here, the visa, oh God, please, do you sponsor? Yeah, well, not really. Okay, bye-bye. Right? So it's super hard, right? It's part of the journey. So, but reflecting on this, don't idealize the first job. It's not going to define you. It is just an entry point. The runway is longer. Sometimes we get obsessed with that first job. No, and this, I want to work here. You're going to keep going. So you might get more specialized. You might get less specialized. Honestly, the jobs that you have didn't exist 20 years ago. And the jobs you might have don't exist today. You might create them. Somebody else might create them. So never, never limit your growth to an orchard. Because it's not going to happen like that. But one thing, and probably deeper, keep your identity, your whole self. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. When others see you as a real person, what happens? They will trust you. We like real people. And that trust will help you achieve not only the small things, and by the way, small things are very important, keep it real here, but big things too. The real impact in life is collective. A team, a company, a school, a family, and all of us as a society. Every little win adds up. And today, you are all adding up. Congratulations, IMC graduates of December 2024.
IMC 24, are you ready to graduate? We will now present the degrees of Masters in Integrated Marketing Communications. If everybody could hold their applause to the end, we would really appreciate it.
Samantha Lebo. Laila Sofia Garza Kamar. Ariana Wu. Austin Smith. Andrew James Fox. Brittany Trevick. Yuki Ratna. Anna Abascal Miguel. Sofia Rojas Coelho. Tamara Vanessa Bendek Hanania. Christina Viteri. Camila Jimenez. Carmen Gutierrez de la Rosa Pardo. Shun Shun Yao. Peng Yi Chen. Jiaji Hong. Winnie Huang. Yehao Jiao. Ani Zhu. Yuchen Wang. Yuxin Wang. Hong Yi Zhang. Flora Xiting Dan. Cassie Tsai. Shen Lu. Constance Yulei Liu. Hao Chen Yang. Song En Fan. Yixuan Wang. Cheng Yi Yu. Yifei Khan, Hannah Ding, Yusin Chi, Hanki Shi, Xin Yue, Katrina Tan, Jiaxin Joyce E, Yueru Wang, Jiani Lee, Yue Wang, Coco Lien, Irene Feng, Irene Chen, Saranya Chawla, Shivani Malik, Laura Alinkar, Namasya Patel, Sanjana Banvadia, Zuyang Zhang, Tavish Wong, Lin Shao, Misha Bhagchandani, Riya Gupta, Xiaoling Pan, Claire Zhuang, Khushali Chauhan, Yuxuan Feng, Tianchi Lan, Jingjing Han, Mohammad Nail Nadeem. Anushka Jaipuria. Priyal Shah. Anaya Sheth. Driti Mitesh Trivedi. Samya Paras Mehta. Sasha Mayur Shrimankar. Preeti Ganesh. Cindy Sang. Mariel Amparo Reyes Sanchez. Ishita Agarwal. Sarah Jane Campbell Castle. Yue Xi. Jiaqin Zhang. Wenyu Zhou. Huyan Chen. Jiwan Zhang. Juan Camilo Moreno Acosta. Benaz Patel. Maria Paula Aguirre Perez. Adriana Talavera. Oscar Campos Ortiz. Yingtung Andrea Chen. Yingtung Andrea Chen. Xuan Yu Chen. Aubrey Ma. Yishuan Liang. Jaguar. Zoe Zhou. Yiwei Du. Joyce Chen. Benjamin J. Visich. Alice Sishan. Yiting Chen. Hanson Harihan. Madeline Salasini Renner. Tiara Makol. Christine Hawang. Isabel Wibowo. Benny Jang. Pinata Napa Thorn. Caroline Ga. Ji Yun Ha. Kai Chi Yao. Jie Luo. David Huang. Benjamin Stack. Christopher Griffith Murphy. Andrew Martin. Catherine Grace Shanley. Sarah Elizabeth Keenan. Joshua Hong. Marcel Hoi Leng Yang. Kayla Wolf. Kai-Ying Chen. Wanjing Wei. Tianyin Luo. Xinqi Wang. Kai Tong Zhou. Xin Shan. Zihao Yang. Yuxuan Qi. Tinghua. Awed Al-Radi. Ashley Askew. Matthew Wills. Elizabeth Armstrong. Scarlett Haydee Espinal Fanjul. Laura Renault. Rachel Johansson. Ryan Black. Andrea Gari. Jose Guillermo Rivera Hernandez. Lauren Prospect. Lee Ann Marie Shelton. Jacqueline Albers. Alexis Bacall. Lauren Zatz. Sophia Stridinger. Jessica Jordan Riffle. Allison McLeod. Robert Bobbitt. Natalia do Prado Leite Ribeiro Cleto. Georgia Jang. Ashley Carbo. Julia Rosinas. Hannah Kruger Burton. Monica Escobedo. Carissa Yihan Wang. Jianing Shirley Song. Shirley Yao. Xinye Hong. Zhuo Huang. Zuyen Zhang. Yuhui Pan. Hawk Wang. Yanglin Linda Chen. Millie Gao. Christina Fu. Wanting Lai. Ronan Nancy Gao. Yuhan Mao. Yufei Tong. Yun Huang. Yiqing Xiang. Rowan Tran. Jingzi Xu. Hanfei Zheng. Deming Geng. Jue Qin. Zhuo Xiyue. Zirong Chen. UAE Sun. Julia Smith. Pierce Holland. Catherine Perella. Chris Leskowski. Akansha Baradia.
Oops, sorry, that's me. Can we please give our 2024 graduates a hand? Andrew Fox, can you join us on the stage?
Good morning. My name is Andrew Fox, and it's an honor to be presenting to you the Class of '24 Teacher of the Year Award. In IMC, we were taught many great lessons, and apologies for beating a dead horse, from Tony. Capital chases value. From Michelle, deep down, we all have a little Vicky inside us trying to find our purpose. From Jacqueline, people don't care about your toaster, they care about the toast. And last but not least, from Chris, while pie is a delicious dessert item on Thanksgiving, it has no business serving as a data analysis tool. At each step of the journey, our faculty have mentored us and shaped us into not only better marketers, but better people. For that, we say, thank you. This year's recipient has been described by students as someone who is patient, inspiring, and supportive. She has taught several data classes, distilling complex concepts into simple ideas. Passionate and supportive in and outside the classroom, she has been a mentor and a friend, guiding students through their learning journeys. So without further ado, please join me in congratulating the IMC '24 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Carolyn Tang Komet. And with that, I would like to invite Brittany Travek to the stage to present the IMC Professional Student Award for teachers.
Good morning, fellow graduates, faculty, friends, and family. I'm Brittany Travek, and I'm so excited to be here to present the 2024 IMC Professional Teacher of the Year Award to someone who leaves an indelible mark on anyone who interacts with him, Professor Roy Wolin. Professor Wolin has a remarkable way of seeing his students not just as learners, but colleagues and future marketing leaders. His classes aren't just theoretical, they're applicable. We would walk away from his classes and immediately apply them to our own professional careers. He takes the time to establish real relationships with us, making himself available without hesitation, no matter the question. He doesn't just teach while in class, he sets us up for success beyond. Whether it's sharing resources and advice to students and graduates alike, or incorporating our own professional expertise into his classes, Professor Wolin makes students feel seen, valued, and capable. It's clear to all of us that his dedication goes far beyond the curriculum. It's about empowering us to thrive in every aspect of our professional lives. And my favorite reminder of his is to never end your email with, please let me know if you have any questions, because they shouldn't. So please join me in celebrating an extraordinary professor and mentor, Roy Wolin. Congratulations and thank you for being here. And I have the extraordinary pleasure of introducing to you Yuki Ratna.
Good morning. If you're wondering how we made it to graduation today, it involved countless Starbucks runs to Norris, bundling up in layers of sweatshirts at the student lounge, while desperately trying to figure out what even is an insight. You see, before IMC, I was a national track athlete. And during my first ever relay nationals, battling 104-degree fever, I had two choices: to run or to back out and let my team down. And so I ran, passing the baton, knowing that success depended on teamwork. And throughout IMC, I've seen that same spirit in all of us. When we commit, we show up, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. Whether we were international or local students, we learned to adapt to this new pace, even when the track felt unfamiliar. We supported one another, be it through decoding regression in data or solving trivia questions at Bob's Pizza. But through it all, we learned that success is about finding your rhythm, even when life threw us offbeat. Whether it was Bollywood workshops, dancing at Goodnight John Boy, or Tony's moves on the MFC stage. And who better to guide us through this choreography than our professors themselves? From Michelle's ethic and emic insights, and as Andrew mentioned, Jacqueline's toast and toaster reference, to Cahill's tableau expertise. We evolved into more than CMOs and entrepreneurs. We learned to question convention and mold into change makers, ready to leave a mark. To the incredible IMC faculty, and Akia, thank you. Your wisdom shaped not just our resumes, but who we've become in this moment. Resilient, adaptable, and insightful. Today, as we close this chapter, let's remember, graduation isn't the finish line. It's just a baton pass. And like runners coming together at the end of a race, please join us in singing the Northwestern alma mater. We kindly ask everyone to remain seated until the academic party and graduates have left the concert hall. A dessert reception will be held in the lobby, and our event will conclude at noon. Congratulations, class of 2024. The next race awaits you. On your mark, get set, go. Thank you.